Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
And you have a Lenovo. Now, actually, I'm really interested in this because this has been a very popular category, the yoga tablets for Lenovo.
So Ashton Kutcher loves these things.
He's paid to love them.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not disillusioning you when I tell you that.
So they had this huge spiel. They have a bunch of commercials about Ashton Kutcher, who helped design these probably.
Oh, he helped design them?
Yeah. Interestingly enough. So these are the brand new Lenovo Yoga tablets, 8 and 10.
So there's two different sizes.
Yes. And they are basically exactly the same.
Are these Android devices? It looks like they are.
They're Android 4.2.2. They're Jelly Bean.
And the reason I asked, Lenovo also, of course, sells Windows devices, but this is their Android Jelly Bean.
And they are available in 16 gigabyte or 32 gigabyte versions. The smaller one is very small. It's very cute and teeny tiny. It's only 8 inches, so it's very tiny. And it weighs less than a pound. It's 0.88 pounds, and it's only 0.12 inches thick. So if I turn this on its side, you'll see there's this stand right here, which I'll get to, and it's very, very thin. Really nice, very compact. The back of it has this nice, well, it sounds almost like a DJ pad, but it's basically, it keeps you from getting finger prints. Yeah, it's very textured. It's made out of plastic. So you can definitely tell that it's a well-priced product. As far as the price goes, the smaller version is $250. You can get it for $250 if you have a coupon on Lenovo. $269 retail for the 16 gig or $299 retail for the 32 gig version.
And this is of the 8.
Yes. The 10-inch version is $319 retail for the 16 gig version or $339 retail for the 32 gig version.
These are aggressively priced.
They are. They're definitely aggressively priced. I thought the prices were, very well ranged.
The only people that beat them are Google, pretty much. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the things that they're touting about this is obviously the stand. It's like a little kickstand. Very cool. And it's intuitive. It's a feature that I actually really enjoyed in testing these because it comes in handy so often. And usually you only get this nice stand if you actually have a case or a keyboard folio pad or something like that for your tablet. These have it automatically included. It's a little stand that you can take and put your fingers right here, and it just presses in like that. And then you fold it out just by pressing in and pushing or pulling on it, and then you can set it up like a stand.
Now, if you didn't want to stand, you're going to be carrying around this lump all the time, unfortunately.
Can set it down like
that's nice, yeah.
And you can use it just as a regular tablet. Now, the thing about using it as a tablet, if you set it down, obviously, it's just going to sit like this. I found that it's very nice to be able to hold it.
Oh, okay.
So it gives you a nice little grip. So it doesn't feel like, you have to put your fingers right against the back. You have a nice little grip for your fingers, and that's actually pretty useful for it. I preferred that over having to hold my tablet just like a regular tablet. Now, the sound quality on these are both very clear. I took a couple of videos for you.
Well, it's a very customized UI, isn't it?
It is. It's very customized. Yeah, Lenovo completely revamped the UI on this guy.
But I presume you could put a third-party launcher on it and make it look
definitely.
Like
so I took
nice
a few pictures.
That's very flattering.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So both of these have the same type of camera. There's a front and rear-facing camera. The front one is 1.6 megapixels. It's an HD. And then the 5 megapixel rear camera. The sound quality, I'll hold this up to my microphone so you can actually hear it. I played a couple of videos. And let me turn up the sound.
Boy, Miley Cyrus's never sound better. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I sound great, don't I? So both of the speakers are on the front, which is also a very nice addition instead of being on the back. So it doesn't get muffled whenever you're playing videos. The camera is just okay. It's pretty average for this price range. Now, the thing that I did not like about both of these is the resolution. The resolution on these are 1280 by 800 for each of them. So the larger 10-inch version, you don't get a better resolution on it.
It's very low res.
Very low res. They're both IPS screens, so they do have really good viewing angles, but you can really see the pixels on this guy. And that's a highly unfortunate problem with this product.
Yeah, especially if you're competing against the Google Nexus tablets, which are very, very high res and lower priced.
Yeah. And you'll notice that too whenever you're reading text or you're looking at pictures or things like that. You're definitely going to notice a difference if you go from a Google tablet to one of these guys. So it's definitely a giant con for me. So I'll get into my pros and cons. The pros on these, very thin, very sturdy feeling. They have a long-lasting battery. The battery is also a big pro to these. You can get up to 18 hours on these. And that's with web browsing.
Just on that alone, no extra battery. Wow.
So this one's a 6,000 mAh. The larger one is a 9,000. They get the same amount of battery.
Very
The difference is just for the differences in sizing. Yeah, it's a very impressive battery. And if you're playing lots of games on it and things like that, you could get around 10 hours, 10 to 12, if you're doing really, really heavy duty stuff on it. So that's a definite plus for me, and very clear, very loud sound. I really like the front-facing speakers. On the con side, low screen resolution, definitely a huge con. And I also noticed something strange about this. Whenever you press this down or bring it back up, down here along the corner, you can see a little bit of LCD